our dear friend, the dense beard of justice. Let's roll up in that hair of his face and get to it.
Order in the court. Order in the court. It's time for Justice with Sweet James.
Hey, Sweet James, what's popping with you?
What's up, P?
Yeah.
Money.
Hello. Now, go ahead, please.
This is my favorite time of the week. You know that.
It's our favorite time of the week, James.
You know, you're a guy that flies a private jet around to do fun things with people that have a lot of things and they enjoy life to the fullest.
A hawker.
Yeah, I would say that you're exaggerating. But thank you. We appreciate it.
No, it really is. I look forward to this so much.
How often do you just pick up and drive to that airport and hop on that private jet without having made plans to go on?
Come on.
Well, come on.
What?
Like just saying, hey, you know what?
It's like being married to Frank Sinatra. When you go to dinner, you got to bring your passport,
like
you know?
You just decide, hey, we got to go. How many times have you done that?
To Nice!
I'm just business, man. I'm just all business.
Just business.
Except for that Conor McGregor fight,
To
right?
Nice.
To Nice!
To Rotterdam. We go.
I've been to Rotterdam.
To Bruges!
I've been to Rotterdam.
Take me to Bruges! All right, Sweet James.
Yes, sir.
You saw sweet Blake Griffin and his beautiful small friend who was beaten to a pulp out in Toronto, and it's been a big controversy. Blake has had an apology. I thought not a bad apology, not too much, not quite, too little. Pretty good apology.
My bad.
It was a little more than that.
Hey, bud, my bad.
It's a little more than that.
Yeah.
What's going to happen here with Blake Griffin?
How much?
Is there a friendship thing here where the friend's like, hey, don't worry about it?
You mean the guy that he didn't apologize to? You mean the guy that he did not say, I'm sorry, I caved your head in? Instead, he just said, I apologize to the Clippers, to my teammates, and the fans. How much can he sue for? How much is it worth to be publicly humiliated, to not have a future in the NBA as an assistant to the assistant equipment manager? What is this guy? What number are you going after, James?
Get off it!
Okay, there's a few factors you're going to look at. One, obviously, is the size difference that Petros pointed out earlier. You're going to look at the relationship. I mean, here you've got a guy who is in a position of authority over him. And then damages. What happened? Did he just was it a little slap on the face? Was it a punch? Obviously, it was hard enough to break Blake's hand.
And he went to the hospital.
Yeah.
Right.
Matt's report of an orbital bone.
Orbital bone, gone.
It
just disappeared. Right. It turned into dust.
It is a little bit erroneous, some say.
The left half of his face looks like the screen painting. His cheeks have just caved in, and his chin has drooped to his sternum.
He looks like Mel Gibson in that movie, The Man with Half a Face.
Yes.
That's terrible.
That's how bad it is.
Wrong.
What number are we looking at here, James? How big?
Here's the thing. Is he gonna go ahead and press charges? Here's a guy you work with every day.
They're friends.
Exactly.
Some friend.
Do you go ahead and throw away your job at the Clippers? How long has he been there?
He's the assistant to the assistant equipment manager. It's not like it's a great job.
Hard work.
He cleans jock straps and socks.
He might
wear
love the
them all new.
NBA. I'll have clients that will be like, hey, my boss did this, but I don't want to press charges because I want to keep working here. There's a vacuum. Like you look at this thing in a law school environment just without any external influences, and the case is worth a lot of money. But then the reality is this guy going to go ahead and sue and just exactly ruin his NBA career?
Can you quantify a lot of money?
The damages have to be ascertained. I have no idea what sort of medical bills he has, what sort of future medical treatment he might need. It will be dependent on those sort of factors. So if he shattered his orbital bone, like you see in the MMA and that sort of stuff, it's a lot of money. If you got a black eye, hey, all right, it's not going to be worth that much.
What about emotional distress and humiliation if he claims I can never work in the NBA
That's
again?
what Matt's into.
That's what I'm saying.
Matt thinks he's going to be publicly mocked.
He'll always be the guy that wore Blake Griffin's hand to his face.
What happened to you in the schoolyard, man?
Right.
The world's not that way. Get off it. Sue.
How much is the assistant to the assistant equipment manager? How much is that position worth? It's not huge, but it's a lot,
So he's not getting $1 million.
No.
Is he getting $300,000?
No, he might be six figures, barely.
Ooh.
Under, probably. So it's probably not going to be worth it for him to do it.
I'm taking my chances with that clothing line then, because you see the way Blake and DJ dress, man. Let's just keep the friendship going. Those guys know how to dress. We're going to make clothes for guys that are 6'10" and
So this is like trying to figure out whether or not to divorce your wife and if it's worth it. And for this little Italian guy that got beat up by Blake Griffin,
It wasn't so bad, huh?
it's not worth the divorce. Hey, every once in a while, fly off the handle. Fly off the handle.
This one was out of me.
Me and Mo are good friends, right? He just slapped me around a little bit, all right?
I got him a hoser, huh?
It says hazing. There you go. Hey, welcome to the NBA, kid. There you go.
Yeah, we slap everybody around in the
It's
street.
okay. It's okay, right?
I break my hand on everybody's face.
And my face got in the way, huh? Strong face. No, Blake, huh? My face is strong, huh?
Hey, did you ever you guys ever sit at Kate Mantilini, you and Robert, and you look over at Robert and be like, my beard's better than yours, and Robert goes like, F you, boss. And then all of a sudden, because you guys are so close and you work together.
How about James, the MMA? He's got that in him, man.
I mean,
he's got it.
Have you ever fought any of your people, Sweet James? Tell us about your Rampage news in a moment, please.
No, but Rampage is out of the country right now filming a movie, and when he comes back, it's on. We're sparring.
Stop trying to fight Rampage. It's not going to end well. You're like a guy chasing after a dude with a crazy guy with a gun.
And don't euphemize it. It's not that it's not going to end well. It's going to end horribly. I mean, it is going to end terribly for you, Sweet
Come on.
James.
Come on. I'm master of my own destiny.
You're a man that peddles the law for a living. Rampage is a man who destroys other men for a living.
And don't think some Vic the Brick saying about being the master of your own fate is going to help you in the
I will bend and not break like the bamboo.
Stinking stoicism. You can take that right into a grapple, break your
I'm going to
larynx.
hire Sweet James as a lawyer. Opening statement, sir. A painting of a rice cake does not satisfy the hunger. Excuse me? Yeah, you see my billboard over there on the 405 in Lawndale? I'm Sweet James Bergener. Sweet James, we love you, man. You're the greatest, brother.
No, this is the best show on radio. I love you guys. Thank you so much for having me.
Have a great day, Sweet
Thanks,
James.
James.